Dear students, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Based on the time zone at presently you are staying. Once again, I am Selva your information technology teacher. I welcome all of you for today Java guide lesson number 2. So in this lesson, what we are going to study? Before proceed to today's lesson, we just recap what we studied in Java guide video lesson number 1. In lesson number 1, we studied some introductions about GUI programming, graphical user interface programming in Java. We created one GUI application which displays one small button. By simply clicking this small button, that form will be closed. That is what we studied in previous lesson. So in this lesson, we can study how to display some messages through the button. That is what we are going to study in this lesson. So as usual, first I can start with my PPT. So I just want to share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all. Good. So GUI programming in Java GUI video lesson number 2. Okay. So first we must understand two keywords. One is J option pan. Another one is show message dialog. J option pan. Another one is show message dialog. To display message box or dialog box which displays some text or message to the user, we need to use J option pan and show message dialog. Whatever program, whatever project, whatever application we are creating, it is necessary to get some input from the user to display some messages in the form of output to the user. Understand? Good. So J option pan is used to display dialog box, for getting input and displaying message to the user. So J option pan is used to display dialog box which accept input, displays output. Accepting input, displaying output. Both are done by dialog box with the help of J option pan. Second keyword, show message dialog. Show message dialog is a method of J option pan. That means J option pan is a one class. That class contains one method called show message dialog. That show message dialog has two arguments. First one is this. That is, this first one refers to current working form. In some application, we can work with more than one form. That we will see later. Now, in our application, we are going to use only one form. That form is current working form. That is why we are using this. So this keyword is used to refer current working form. The second argument, that is message to be displayed. It refers to the message which you want to display to the user with the help of dialog box. So message dialog has two options. Argument. One is this that refers to current working form. Second one is message you want to display with the help of dialog box to the user. Third one, for using J option pan in our application, it is necessary to import javax.java.j option pan. So J option pan is a one class. That class needs to be imported in our application. Then only J option pan can work in our application. Good. Now we have some idea why we are using J option pan, why we are using show message dialogs, why we need to import Java X dot swing dot J option pan. This is what our design view. The form should have three buttons. That means J button 1, J button 2, J button 3. With caption or with the text stop, morning and evening. So my aim is if I press morning, that is J button 2, I want to display this one. Good morning. This is the dialog box. This is the form. This is the dialog box. If I click on morning, that is J button 2, it should display one message box with the text good morning. In similar way, if I click this button, that is J button 3, which has text evening, this message box needs to be displayed with the text good evening, good evening. In same way, if I click on stop, that is J button 1. Already you know very well in Java, GUI application 1, what you do? The current form needs to be closed. Okay, so now we need to write single code for three buttons, J button 1, J button 2, J button 3. Before all of this work, we need to import Java X.swing.J option pan. Why? Then only we can use J option pan as well as show message dialog. Is it clear? See, our source code must contain import Java X.swing.J option pan. First one. So this is J button 1. See it here, J button 1. J button 1 should have system.exit of 0. This already we studied in lesson number 1. That will close the current working form. Good. Second button, J button 2. J button 2 should have the coding J option pan dot show message dialog. J option pan is a class. Show message dialog is a button. It has two arguments. Okay, one is this. This refers to current working form. Good evening, sorry, good morning. This is the text needs to be displayed to the user. See, like this. Okay. So this show message dialog box displays one dialog box with the text morning. Same thing. See the button 3. This is the coding for button 3. J option pan dot show message dialog. This good evening. Is it clear? Good. My output should be like this. So now in front of you, I will show the same program. I will do the same program in front of you so that you can easily understand. So I want to open now Apache NetBeans. Only 3 lines of coding. 3 button, 3 lines of coding. That's all. Simple. Just pardon me. Code it's a slow computer. I need to close everything. That means close all projects. I want to start new project, file, new project. Okay, simply Java with and Java application next. Here I'm giving guide to or whatever name you want, you can give. Please make sure create main class should be disabled or deselected, then finish. So now guide to product created. I want to add one form. So right click on this guide to new J frame form, how we studied in previous class. I am adding FRM2. FRM2, click finish. So one new form is created. In this form, I need 3 buttons, 3 J buttons. button 1, button 2, button 3. Okay, here see button is there, just drag. Okay, I want to make somewhat bigger size. Better I can type here, stop. I want to make it as some text bigger. Better I can give 18. Okay, somewhat bigger. Good. So still I need two button. Button 1 finished. Now button 2. For button 2, the text should be displayed is morning. Good. I want to make it a somewhat bigger size. One more button I need. The text needs to be displayed on button 3 is evening. I make it a somewhat bigger font size. Good. Okay. My design view is over. Now I need to go to source view. This stop already we know very well. I want to recording for stop to first here. Button 1. Here already we know very well this one. System dot exit semicolon. That means if we click stop button, the form will be closed. Fine. So next we want to use coding for morning and evening, these two buttons. The problem is morning and evening should have J option pan class. For that, I need to import at the beginning of the class here. These are the commands. If you want, you can remove it. Import Java X dot swing dot J option pan. J option pan. So I need to import Java X swing X dot option pan. I need to import. Then come here. Now I need to write program for morning. Okay, better I can check. So everything's fine. If you want, you can check it. So now J2 button for morning. Here I need to type J option. J should be capital. O should be capital. Option pan. So message should be capital. Message dialog. Within bracket, I need to type this comma. Within double quotes, good morning. And each and every line should be ended with semicolon. That's fine. So button 1, button 2, finish. Now I need to proceed with button 3. Same coding I can copy here. This is for button 3. Now, instead of good morning, it should be good evening. Once again, I check everything. At the beginning of the class, import java x dot swing dot j option pan is there. J button 1 for stop. You should have system dot exit of 0 semicolon fine. J button 2 for morning. J option pan dot show dialog box this comma within double quotes good morning. J button 3 for evening. J option pan dot show message dialog this comma good evening. So everything is fine. I save the program. I just run the program. Simply click OK. Let us see the output. See, so output screen came, but still I need to check all the buttons are working properly or not. If I click stop, sorry, first we can proceed with morning. If I click morning, message dialog box needs to be displayed with good morning message. So is it fine? Click OK. Similarly, if I click evening, good evening message should come. That's also fine. Good evening. Okay. At last, if I click stop, the current working form needs to be closed. We can check that also fine. Is it good? That's all very simple. Now come to Recap. This is the output for this program. Recap. So J option pan is used to display dialog box for getting input and displaying message to the user. First one. Second one is show message dialog is a method of J option pan that takes two arguments. First one refers to current working form. If you are using only one form, then this is enough. The second one is a message what you want to display. Third one is if you want to use J option pan in our application, we need to import java x.swing.j option pan. Is it fine? Good. Now we can proceed with question bank. Still, if you have the doubt, rewind the video, play it, listen, and then try to answer the question. Good. Number one, dash is used to display dialog box for getting input and displaying message to the user. Can you try it yourself? Dash is used to display dialog box for getting input and displaying message to the user. Yes, you are right. The answer is J option pan. To display hello world, previously we studied good morning, good evening. To display hello world, write Java code. What code we need to write? Can you even tell? We studied. Good, very good. J option pan dot show message dialog. Show message dialog should have two parameters. One is this comma within double quotes hello world. Is that correct? Good. Third one, for using J option pan in our application, we need to import dash. That also we studied. Try it once again. J option pan in our application, we need to import dash. What we need to import? Yeah, you are right. Java X dot swing dot J option pan. That's all. Today, I stop here itself. I hope all of you enjoy this lesson. So next lesson, we will study somewhat more. Until then, thank you, student. Have a nice good day. Bye-bye.